I'm here with Gloucester's best mayor ever.
Good morning, Gloucester.
You didn't know I was going to say that, did you?
No.
No. The most fiscally responsible mayor we've ever had, Carolyn Kirk.
Good morning, Joey.
Good morning, Carolyn. And we're here to talk about something that's becoming a bigger role in Gloucester, tourism.
Yep.
And the tourism e-board, and we're going to talk about why don't we talk about the people that are involved in this?
Yep. Well, the e-board came together because the tourism industry in Gloucester seemed to be fairly uncoordinated. Mm-hmm. So what we did was we pulled together the leaders of each segment that really has anything to do with tourism in the city. So I'm just going to read the names of the people who are on it. The chairman of the Gloucester Tourism Commission, Peter Jenner. Jan Bordenaro has headed up the volunteer effort around Gloucester.com, GloucesterMA.com, I should say. That's the proper GloucesterMA.com, yep. Which is a free web site offering for the community. And we'll talk more about that. Sherry DiLorenzo, who is in charge of all the cruise ships that come into the city. Bob Ryan from Cape Ann Transportation. Transportation's a huge part of making tourism work in the city. John Orlando, who heads up the Downtown Development Commission. Tobin Arsenault, who is the president of the Gloucester DMO, or Destination Marketing Organization, or Seaport Discover Gloucester. And Bob Hastings, Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce Executive Director. So that's the e-board.
Mm-hmm. And those people have you've been meeting regularly on Thursdays?
Every Thursday at 4 o'clock we have a meeting in my office trying to focus on the 2011 season and just get coordinated. How are we handling meet and greet of cruise ships? What is the cruise ship schedule? What about trolley stops, and can we expand the route? What are the dates and times? What about web presence for the community? How do we get the word out to downtown? How do we coordinate funding? Because the city puts in a few dollars of funding, and it's always a question of what's the best use of that. Trying to avoid redundancy across organizations.
Yeah. For those maps.
Yes.
Like 5,000 maps, yeah.
Exactly, and that's part of what we do as an e-board. We sit around and say, okay, what are we doing about maps? Yeah. And who's spending what money on maps? Because if you have 3 different organizations, investing in maps, you end up with 5,000 maps.
Yeah, and this is like the left hand knowing what the right hand's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So we've been working and meeting since February, and we're ready to come forward to the community, to the tourism community. Anybody who makes their living on tourism in Gloucester really should come to Cruiseport Thursday, April 28th.
So this is, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but this is for anyone. You don't have to be a member, a dues-paying member of anyone. Anybody that's involved can come to this meeting and find out what's going on.
Absolutely. We're calling it, the event is called The City of Gloucester Wants You to Prosper This Season. Meaning that 2011 is upon us, it's the tourism season. If you rely on tourists, visitors, or just increased activity of people, residents of Gloucester, bringing their friends to the city and being a tour guide in your own hometown, we want you at this meeting. Yeah,
well, this is fantastic. This is what we need. We need people working together for the common good of everybody.
Yep.
That the saying goes, the rising tide lifts all boats.
Absolutely. Yeah. There'll be an open bar for the first half hour.
So get there. Right. Who's putting that on? Is that Sherry? Is that
Sherry.
Cruiseport does so? Let me say, big plug for Sherry DiLorenzo. Cruiseport does so much for our community. Like all these community events, they open up their doors. And big ups to them.
Yeah, and the format will be, sort of a meet and greet, mingle, half an hour, compliments of Sherry, and then we'll have panel presentations. So each of those people that I talked about will present the role of their organization in tourism in the city, and then announce some of the things that they've been working on. I'll kind of be the facilitator, and then we'll have Q&A, and then we're going to close on the top tips for making money this season.
Very good. This is fantastic.
Good.
All right, so the date again and the location?
Is April 28th, 5 o'clock, this Thursday at Cruiseport.
Okay, and we'll put up all the information on the website. Thanks to everything you do.
Thanks,
Gloucester's greatest mayor. Signing off. Have a good day.
Bye.